Final video of Hoi An before we went to Hanoi. Well, this isn't Hoi An. We went to Marble Mountains and Da Nang, which Da Nang is actually its own big giant city, and we will definitely, if we go to Vietnam again, we will definitely go to Da Nang because I think there's a lot to see. But this is Marble Mountains, and I don't know how we even found out about Marble Mountains. It wasn't on our itinerary.
Yeah, it was.
Okay, it was on our itinerary, but it's not in Hoi An. You have to get a taxi, and this is where in the last video we were saying we had a whole taxi driver to ourselves, who took us there, and he's waited for us until we had run out of cash, because then, you know, you have to pay through Uber, and I think Uber is slightly less money to get.
If you walk on the corner, the steps are a bit smaller.
So this is one entry.
Oops, don't need to.
So this is one side of the Marble Mountain. There's multiple ways to go up there. I think for some reason we went up one way, came back down, went up another way. Is this the Marble Mountain? This is another mountain.
Oh, this is one.
I don't think it's that big. I hope. If you just look at the elevator, it's probably this and another flight of stairs.
So Cheshire isn't entirely wrong here. Marble Mountains is bigger than it kind of looks from the outside. From the outside it doesn't look like it's that...
Who needs a gym when you have stairs like these?
Yeah, why do you need the gym when you have stairs like these? But from the outside it doesn't look that big. You can take a lift up, but you have to pay for it. This is free.
That's true. That's what I
We
remember.
went in the lift. We want to see that.
Yeah, you won't see all this if you take the lift. Lift is too much of a cheat code. You don't get any benefits apart from getting up a bit quicker. Because it was so hot, it's where the pain is coming in. But really nice, lovely mountain statues here. You know, sometimes I wonder, do they mistake dragons as snakes or snakes as dragons?
Marble Mountains today. Warm. Right now I don't have my umbrella out because there was a huge breeze, but if it stays still, I'm gonna take out my umbrella. Look at this. This is the floor. We just came up the stairs. That's why we sound a bit out of breath. And you wouldn't think it, because it's not that many stairs, but they're very steep. So, yes. Yeah, so as mentioned in the previous videos, goodbye. This is a cardio workout, and the thing about Marble Mountains is they don't have a lot of stalls. I think they don't want to disturb the mountain too much, but they don't have a lot of areas where you can really buy food and drink along the way. You can buy it in the entrance, so stock up on food and drink before you go for sure, because this takes the energy out of you like nothing. There's the main part of the mountain, which is here, and then you can go further up the mountains. I think if you go with a group tour, because they only have so much time, they won't take you through the whole mountains. They might just take you up the lift into that main area where we are now. But the whole mountain is so beautiful. You can spend an entire day there, but your legs will be sore.
I disagree. I think there is quite a few drink stalls. I saw a lot of drink stalls.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
The view from up here is gorgeous. Da Nang. On the mountains itself, there are a lot of these like little gazebos and smaller temples spread throughout, carved of like marble, funnily enough, and you can see some mosaic here as well.
Yeah, I really liked it. I remember looking at this stuff like, wow, this stuff is just so cool. I wish I just knew the history. So this is going way deep inside the mountains. As a tall man, it's very steep. So yeah, but it was cool to do. But yeah, you have to be really. If you're flexible, you are at a very strong advantage. That's all I can say. But it's really nice.
And you can see here that in the mountains they've carved these like religious figures and philosophers and all of that. Different Buddhas here. And this is one of the spots where you can have your photo taken. You have to pay for it extra, but someone might take your photo in front of that tall building with a professional camera. Or, you know, other tourists take photos for each other for free.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's the frog. Mm-hmm. The frog that goes, it's really cool. There's a lot of those in Hong Kong.
Yeah. I feel like there were also a few of them in Japan, and the thing is, like, you can hear them, they're very loud, but I've never seen it.
Me neither. So we're going more up and up the mountain. There's a few photos of the walls. Again, I'm sure there's a long history of this mountain, like who made these architecture, what it was used for the mountain. As you hear, Alice is getting out of breath because it's quite a lot of heavy work. I mean, these kids are running like they have no business. So you see here, there's actually some stalls where you can get some drinks. So definitely utilize them.
And I think also part of what made us so out of breath is because it's very, very hot. As you can hear, the cicadas are going crazy. It's very hot, it's very humid. So that does add to the strain you might feel.
We got tall stairs. Not good for a tall person. Bad center of gravity. But I can do the Broadway walk, kind of. I'm gonna skip that step. I don't know if I want to touch those walls.
So it's really narrow. So when you have like quite big feet like mine, it's very tricky. And also I'm slightly claustrophobic.
Yeah.
So it just wasn't for me. But Alice did a good job here. And she found out there was nothing here. You know what, Alice? As she said. Alice, what would you do if you found like a bunch of skulls on the ground? I thought there were skulls on the ground a second ago.
I would report it back to you. Also, I want to say, like, I put on a long skirt because I knew it was going to be warm. I'm like, I don't want to scald my legs. But if you have a nice pair of loose bottoms, trousers, put on trousers. Don't put on a skirt. Because it almost got caught when I went up and down those narrow stairs. You don't want to fall and break your neck because you put on a skirt to protect yourself from the sun. And as you can see, we keep on with, like, the stairs might not look it on camera, but these are quite tall stairs. And at some point here, we'll get caught behind tourists who are just so out of breath from how tall these stairs are.
And it's just a lot of stairs non-stop, isn't it? So there aren't many benches to sit down and rest. It's hot. Yeah, they are quite tall, these ones especially. Like I said, my foot barely fits on the one single step. So I should be doing Broadway walking, but it's quicker for me to do this way and just hope I don't die.
Very big steps.
But I would definitely go again.
Yeah, I would go again and like try and see more of the mountains, because there were multiple places where there were crossroads, like two ways you could go, and we chose one way and didn't go the other way. So this is a picture from taller up. You could climb up some rocks. I climbed up, Cheshire didn't because he's so tall.
It's a bit of a hike up here. It's very steep. Cheshire stayed down for the center of gravity.
And the kids started talking to me, wanted to know all sorts of things, but yeah, it is just the view.
Stones are marble, so I'll be careful on my way down.
And then there is a temple in the mountain. There's quite a few. There's one here. This was very nice and quiet. Not many tourists will come in past this for some reason. Again, I wonder if it's like for us like a church. If we see a church, oh yeah, it's just a church. I mean, we would still stop by a church, but I think for them, it's like, we have this like everywhere. So like we were like the only people, maybe like another foreign tourist from a European country.
And then we went down the mountain, went back around, and found out that there was another part which was called Stairways to Heaven. And it's basically this cave where you can go down to purgatory and then you can go up to heaven, and it's stairs. And we're already very tired and our legs are hurting.
But we committed
Because one mountain
for the
wasn't
views,
enough for
for the
us.
video, for the vlog.
Expect more torture.
More leg muscles, the leg day.
It's leg day today. Yeah, if you want to work out, just come here. It's very lovely, but it's a workout. Bring food, bring snacks.
Yeah, I'm sure there's loads of history about these images and these statues.
It's a bit easier. Maybe we should have done this one first, though. Oh man, I feel like an old lady. Struggling. I'm only 34. Go to the gym, kids. Your body will thank you when you're older.
I would say this one had a lot more maintenance than the other parts of the mountain. Like those yellow things on the floor to watch your step. There's lights implemented, and yeah, it definitely looked like they, maintain it a lot more, take care of it a lot more. There's people leaving like snacks, offerings to deities.
And the reason we're I'm kind of complaining in the start is because when I went down the Marble Mountain, like my knees were so done. And then to go in here and be like, oh man, I have to do more stairs. It's very hard. It's very tough on you. So keep up on your cardio, as mentioned in the video. Keep up on that gym.
So going down Purgatory was pretty okay. It's kind of scary, actually. Some of the imagery is really scary. Not this one, but if you go down, it's quite intense. So I think this is when we go lower down, and you see some like quite deep and slightly disturbing like models, like people burning and stuff like that.
We split up again because Cheshire's too tall for this. Like even I have to crouch, and Cheshire's like 6'2". But we found our way into purgatory. I'm 6'5", and even I have to crouch for that. I'm all alone here. That's kind of eerie. Because Cheshire is on the other side. I'll have to go back to find him. Because right now we're being split up. I think this is as far as it goes. I have to get back. No one in here. This video is more for Cheshire than anything else. I'm gonna have to censor most of this for YouTube without falling. Oh, there was a demon looking at me. There's just demons everywhere looking at you. Hello.
Hello.
That went on for quite a while. And it got lower and lower, and I'll show you the video. It was very eerie because I was like the only one in there. And on the cave walls, they put in these demons that are just like looking at you as you pass by. Yeah. So it was kind of like, oh my god, I'm just all alone with all these demons. Definitely not for kids.
But yeah, I feel like the Asian kids, they were just all for it. I don't know if Western kids will be. I don't know if Western kids will be okay with this stuff. Like, I think, yeah, they just have different sensitivities. What do you think? Do you think Western kids will be able to handle that?
Yeah, if you don't freak out around them and explain it to them, I think they'll be fine. So here we tried to start climbing the stairs to heaven. We'd seen it from the bottom and we were like, okay, it looks tall, but it doesn't look unmanageable. But as we climbed up, we just saw how tall it was and we were like, oh my god, this is like, I think it's 1,000 steps, to be honest. Just going up. And we were already very tired.
And then did you have some sort of issue with some Japanese people?
No.
I feel like you had some collision, like Japanese people.
No, they were trying to come up, I was trying to go down, and so we had to step around each other.
Ah, okay. Yeah, that's kind of what the hell?
That's just the map of the cave. But we didn't make it to heaven because our legs were dead. And then we went to this other thing in Da Nang that I randomly found. It's a temple where, it's a temple where basically monks live there. It said you can get tours, but we were pretty much the only foreigners there. This one is called Chua Kam Team Da Nang, I believe.
Da Nang is the place, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was where we last met our driver. No, we had a driver here, but yeah. This was actually my favorite temple, and you'll see why. It's the dragons on the other side of this, and they were doing some sort of like there was like loads of young people doing, I think, some sort of like rehearsal for something. And I remember we asked them for the toilet, and they were laughing because I think they just like, oh my god, how do we answer these people because we can't speak any English whatsoever. It's quite like awkward, but it's bound to happen in a country where not many people speak English, especially this part of Vietnam. Hanoi, Hoi An, Hanoi, Hoi Chin, English was reasonably good, you can get by. Yeah, Hoi An, sort of okay. Da Nang, not so good. But we used Google Translate, so yeah, we were fine most, like I say, 99% of the time.
And I don't know if it's a Da Nang specific thing, the English, or if it's this temple thing, because at this temple people live here and they probably don't interact with as many tourists, and if they do, they probably have specific people to guide, so maybe they don't learn English the same way. I'm not sure how it works because people definitely live here. This is a community kind of temple.
Quantium. If that's how you pronounce it. If not, we'll look it up. I think some worshippers might live here. It's very big. People walking around in the same clothes. And we're definitely here during prayer time. So you don't want to like go into spaces where it sounds like people are praying, because that's kind of rude. So we're just kind of staying out here having a look around. It's very lovely. Da Nang, I guess. No one's really here to tell you about the place or show you around. Even though there's so many, like you can hear all the people here. In a way it feels abandoned, like we're just in the middle of nowhere. Speak no evil. See no evil. Hear no evil is way over here. A happy guy. Hear no evil.
You're gonna speak though. Speak.
Speak is the one covering his mouth. It's in the start.
That's covering his eyes, isn't it?
No, we have
You
one.
see no evil.
No, we
Oh,
have covering
oh, yeah.
his mouth way in the. So many bugs as well. It's annoying. They're attracted to the sweat.
So yeah, this is actually one of my favorite parts of the temple because I took a really nice photo from this angle around here of the temple in this garden. Yeah, I don't know why not many people know about this temple. I guess again, for most of the tourists, they have these temples back home. So we were like the only people from not the temple here. I think there was like 3 girls also like taking like loads of photos around that were not in the clothing. They were like in their own like normal clothing. They were taking photos at the lake area. But no, I think that's wrong. That's what I'm saying. There was a group of kids doing some sort of rehearsal, and they're the ones we asked about, oh, do you know where the bathroom is? And they were like laughing because like no one knew what to say. So, But I think they were not necessarily living at the temple, but I think they come to the temple. I think they were like, you know, what do you call people who visit temples or going to church a lot? Like, what's the same church?
Practicing?
No, there's a word for it.
Sure. I do think, I'm not sure if this is true, but I definitely saw online that supposedly you can book some kind of tour at these temples. So I wonder if more often than not, tourists come on these tours.
Okay, I was thinking of more of a church, but called congregants. In a Buddhist one, would be devotees. And yeah, this is what I loved about the temple. These dragons is so beautiful. It's so massive. Is someone saying hello to me? I don't know. I can't remember. There is like a little souvenir shop underneath that dragon. I think there was. And yeah, this is one of my favorite pictures. Although it's not my picture. And then we went to Da Nang.
And I think we swapped drivers at some point because we did run out of cash. He took us to some random place for lunch. We were the only ones there. We didn't film there. It was bare awkward.
It's right next to the Lovers Bridge, Dragon Bridge.
But before we went to really look at the bridge, I don't remember if we looked at the bridge first or after. But there was a night market around here that's also quite famous. I do believe we say or see the name of it when we go there. But there was a night market that we went to check out in Da Nang. It's one of the most popular ones because it's near Lovers Bridge and Dragon Bridge.
On my phone, I looked on the whole shit in the market.
Yeah. Oh, you can play games for plushies here. That's different.
And you can hear here they're kind of heckling you a bit more to get you to eat, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. But this is one of the bigger markets as well. So we hung around these night markets near the bridges.
We very rarely ate at markets, and I think it was a bit of a mistake. I think looking back, I should have eaten more. Because when we went to Taiwan, we just ate at markets non-stop, and the food here was a lot more different to Taiwan. So yeah, when we got back, we will try more food in the market, but of course be a bit careful with salads more just go with the barbecue stuff, like the thing that was skewers getting heated. Oh. And then we go back to Hoi An and we go on a boat ride.
Booked a little tour.
So this was cool. They give you a little lantern to light and put on the water, which is nice. And then yeah, you just go on a boat and get pushed around.
On Saturday, there's so many people on the boats.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, even though you're saying I'm not too precious about it.
I'm glad you still want to see. Trust that gut feeling.
We'd been having a conversation before we went if we should take a boat ride or not, because it was our last evening there. And if we would rather walk around than take a boat ride. That's what that conversation was about.
And I wonder though about the like environmentally friendly these lanterns are, like the ones you put in the water. Like, yeah, I hope someone is around cleaning them up, picking them up, but I'm not holding my breath that's the case.
Who knows? Maybe it's paper that dissolves in water and becomes fish food. I doubt it though. Again, you can just see how lively it is here at night. And this is literally so close to our hotel.
This bridge is always so busy, you know. It's like just full of tourists. But yeah, this bridge is also very popular because it looks like very Japanese. And that's us. And that's us. And yeah, you do need to duck a little bit if you're tall.
Somehow, it kind of reminds me of gondola rides
Well, it is gondola.
in Italy.
It is kind of the same thing.
was it for a boat ride? It was like 200 dong or something.
I can't remember.
Well, whatever the price is, it's worth it. It's just a very nice little ride. You just get to sit and chill. Look at all these beautiful sights.
It's a good thing we came on Saturday. There's so many people on these boats. Like, it looks more lit up now. Do you want to hold this?
That's okay.
How do we light them?
I think he'll give us something to light, because I think he'll light them for us and then put them in the water.
Oh, right, it's a candle.
I was quite lucky with mine because, first of all, my candle had a normal wick,
Do you want to
and
light it?
Cheshire's wick was extremely short, so his candle was a pain to light.
I'll recommend taking it out.
I don't know how to light lighters anymore.
Ah.
It has a really short wick, this one.
I think the driver was telling me how to do it. I'm like, okay, yeah, I don't speak Vietnamese.
Yeah.
What is going on?
I think we put your phone in our laps because we were both like trying to shelter the candle for the wind, lighting it, and it had that short wick, and we finally succeeded.
Sort of.
It's still recording. And then it went out.
It's gone out. Is it still recording?
Yeah. And I think the biggest struggle was that short wick, and it just
This wick is really short.
it was so frustrating.
Oh, it's gonna blow away if you do that. Yeah. You want me to hold it later?
Oh, man.
Yeah, the wick is really short on that one. I think it's because the wick is short.
I know. But
Do you think the wick is short in that one, Missy? Jesus Christ, you said it 5 times.
No, I think it's just like, I'm like, oh man, what do you even do in this situation? Alright, Cheshire, getting ready. We finally made the light work after 10 minutes of trying.
oh. It's bad luck.
And then we started taking more photos around Hoi An. This was a nice little photo op. And this is one temple we saw in the first video, but at night time. And it's really nice at night. And then just walk around the area.
And as we were walking around, I think we realized how big Hoi An is, because when you look online, everywhere it says like, yeah, 2-3 days, but we saw there's a whole other area down here we haven't seen. So it's a very nice place.
least lift
Yeah,
it.
yeah, but you need
What
to
did I
lift-
buy? Oh, is it? Wait, what did I buy there?
Lanterns. We bought lanterns.
Ah, okay.
Because we mentioned in the start we wanted to buy lanterns, and so on this final day, because we hadn't bought them yet, we made it a priority after the boat ride. Actually, before the boat ride, we bought lanterns.
And again, yeah, we got a nice little deal for it, but like, yeah, it's pretty reasonable price. There's no need to like try and take these people just trying to make a living sell their stock for like very little. It was nice and really good prices. And then yeah, I guess it's more the residential area, like the residents live around here and hang out here. Obviously there's a tourist right there because there's a hotel just over there. But yeah, definitely walk further than where all the main tourists are. And it's a nice vibe. The weather was quite good at this time of the night, I remember. And there's such a relaxing vibe as well. I think it was a weekday. No, it was a Friday, wasn't it?
I don't remember.
But yeah, people were just out enjoying. It's still quite late, like 9, but people were just enjoying and present, it felt like. I think these are a lot more. These are tourists, like other Asian countries, tourists from other Asian countries.
Or from other parts of Vietnam.
Yeah. And then there was a little like show happening. There's a club down there. I remember there was a club down there.
Yeah.
I think, or was I in Hanoi? I think there was a club down there.
Is it?
So many more areas.
Yeah.
Like all the way down there as well. There's a bridge with light on. I wouldn't mind coming back here and like going more that way down.
Tonight?
No, like at another time.
I think we did go, and that's where I saw a club.
You wanna go then? So where's that?
Oh yeah, you
I think
have
it was-
your...
Yeah.
I have the lanterns and you have the clothes we got tailored. Because we also picked those up.
Oh yeah. After Memories Land. No. Yes. Maybe.
Yeah.
So yeah, there was another bit.
Yeah, we walked down the road that we pointed at and found another tiny little food market.
Okay.
I'm adjusting my camera. We walked around the bridge. This is when we walked around the bridge and walked back down towards our hotel. And on our left-hand side, you can see that this stage where they have a Japanese show.
Japanese show? A Japanese show in Vietnam. I guess because they're like friends. Like it's a friendship thing.
And this is like the most ironic song. I feel like I've heard somewhere that Japanese people actually hate this song.
I like it. It's fun.
It's a song about basically a Japanese fanboy talking about how he doesn't know Japanese by using random phrases he's heard in Japanese media. Either that or Japan English.
And yeah, it was quite a lot of people actually around watching this. I think these are like local. It's not like Hoi An Memories Land level performances. It was just very simple dance moves. I think it's just like maybe kids from high school putting shows together, like local community stuff.
I don't speak Japanese, but I love ramen tempura. When you say arigato konbanwa, I say Suzuki Yamaha, Uniki Roto Shiba, Casio Kochira. I'm losing my way. Oh, where should I go? Shinjuku so big. I need a Doraemon. You speak Japanese. What can I do? Where should I go? Please take me home.
think you're right, that it is some kind of school. Just trying their best. They're nice.
School, church, temple, community.
This song is actually just dumb. I think this would be similar to if you made a song about speaking British English and just naming like Sherlock Holmes like throughout Queen Elizabeth, all these things throughout the song.
I never don't think I knew the song that well. You knew it more than better. You knew it better than I did.
It was viral on TikTok at a point.
And now we're coming to a close. We're in a walk way further away from the main markets, as more residential and hotels.
I think what happened is we went to the show first because I think you saw on your phone it was gonna close, and so we wanted to see it, and then we went back. Because this is turning around from where we just came from. Either that or we're heading back towards the hotel.
We're not heading back towards the hotel, that's for sure. This was just another area. And this is where the club was. I was like, oh, there's a clubbing area here. And that's it. We're going back to the airport. And we're going to fly again to Hanoi. Again, it's better to fly than to get the train. I mean, train you probably get to see more, but you're on a train for like 6 hours again. So a plane was like 2 hours, or if that, max. I think it's actually less than that. But you get to drive and see, and yeah, we say goodbye to Hanoi, which was Mitzi's favorite actually. No, not Hanoi, sorry, Hoi An.
And also, I would say, like, with the train, maybe if you're on a backpacking tour throughout Vietnam for like a month and you want to stop at all the places, train is worth it. But we weren't entirely that. We were just like, we picked 3 locations we really wanted to see. That was it for Hoi An, and as mentioned, next and final stop is Hanoi. We hope you liked all the videos. We hope you look forward to the next few videos and check out other things we have on the channel and other things we have coming up on the channel. Bye!